For those of you who follow the Ray House, you know that it's in Rushville, Illinois. And this year, Rushville is celebrating 100 years of Scripps Park. Scripps Park was created in honor and memory of James Mogg Scripps and his family. James Mogg immigrated to Rushville in 1844 with his 6 children. Soon after coming to Rushville, he remarried and had 5 additional children. Several of those children went on to have very, very successful careers in the publishing media industry in the United States. In honor of the Scripps legacy and all that they've done for Rushville, we thought it would be fun to go back and revisit a video that we did several years ago. It's a glimpse into Rushville and the Scripps family at the time of the 1858 Lincoln visit here at the Ray House. It also helps us to put the Ray House into a little bit of a Scripps context. I want to welcome you to the Ray House. Abraham Lincoln spoke to the people of Schuyler County from a stoop in the yard and spent the night here in October of 1858. As with many details in early rural America, there are many ways in which the people and the places are interconnected. So for today, let's put the Ray House into a Scripps context. To do that, let's reflect back on some of the central characters of the Ray House story of 1858. Primarily, Schuyler County pioneer William Ray, who was a successful merchant and budding politician at the time of Lincoln's visit. He had 4 children at the time, ranging in age from 17 to 1. William Ray's second son was George Clinton Ray. He was 14 at the time of the Lincoln visit. He would go on to marry Lydia Frances Perot. She was the 3rd daughter of Josiah and Catherine Ann Scripps Perot. Lydia was an 8th generation Scripps, and John Locke Scripps was her uncle. In the year of the Lincoln visit, John Locke Scripps was 40 years old and the chief editor of the Chicago Tribune. He would go on to write the famous Lincoln biography 2 years later. John Locke's brother, G.W. Scripps, was then the editor of our local paper, the Schuyler Citizen. When Lincoln was visiting Rushville, Miss Ellen Browning Scripps was 22 and attending Knox College. James Edmund was 23 and had left home the previous year to work in Chicago at the Tribune. In Rushville, their 6 siblings ranged in age from 20 to 4. Miss Jenny was 6 and E.W. was 4. It's interesting to note that there were roughly 50 Scripps descendants in Rushville at the time of Lincoln's visit in 1858. The Scripps connection carried through into Ray's businesses as well. George Little was Ray's close friend and business partner, and he married Lydia Elizabeth Scripps in 1852. She was John Locke Scripps' sister. It's likely that George and Lydia were here as members of the dinner party that was hosted on the evening of Lincoln's visit. Our Ray House story wouldn't be complete without mentioning the Methodist Episcopal Church, which sits right across the street from the Ray House. It was built by Miss Virginia Scripps in 1909 in memory of her father, James Mogg Scripps. Timbers from a barn on the Scripps family farm were used as ceiling beams in the mission-style church. William Ray's granddaughter, Elizabeth McMain, was married in the church with Margaret Elizabeth Scripps, an 8th generation Scripps, as a bridesmaid. The Schuyler County Architecture Foundation celebrates all of our historic architecture, and education is inherent to our mission. So all of these buildings are important to us, and they're important to Rushville as well, as a part of the community's history and beginnings. 20 Rushville homes and 4 public buildings have a documented connection to the Scripps family. As a testament to the need for historic preservation in Rushville, it's worth noting that of those 20 Scripps homes, over 1/4 of them have been razed or are gone forever. It is our goal as an organization to inspire our residents to save all these places as a testament to Rushville's founders. Thank you for joining us today. We invite you to join us at thescaf.org, where you can learn more about all of our historic places and look at a few videos of our Ray House journey.